Hello and welcome. My name is Becky, founder of Adult to Move Lincolnshire, bringing you an at-home gentle yoga session. Now you may want some blocks, some yoga blocks and a yoga belt, but if you don't have either of those things, don't worry, you can still absolutely participate in this session. So let's get started. Seated on the mat, if you prefer your legs out in front of you, you can go ahead and do that. If you prefer your legs crossed, or maybe just one leg in front of the other, or a little bit of a folding, and don't be afraid to pop a pillow or anything underneath your hips. So, once you've found your comfortable position, I want you to rest your hands in your lap, grow tall, and close your eyes. Gently bringing your awareness inwards. Checking in with yourself, how are you doing? Checking in with your breath. Its natural pace. Anchoring into the moment. Being aware of how you're connected to the ground. How your sits bones connected to the ground and how your body is also connected to the sky. So continue to reach the crown of the head up. And settling into gravity. And let's go. Let the day go thus far with a beautiful breath in through the nose and a sigh out the mouth. Good. Keeping the eyes closed, let's start. Some gentle movement in the head. Find a bit of a stretch in the neck. Finding what feels good for you. Maybe you're drawing circles with the nose. Or maybe you're just tilting your head side to side. Or turning your nose as far to one side and then the other. Nice and gently, nice and slowly. And taking that movement into the shoulders, maybe rolling the shoulders. Filling out all the cracks, as long as there's no pain. Some clicks and ticks are normal. Finding what feels good in the shoulders, moving in a way that feels good. Oh, for you. Alright, gently opening the eyes. We're going to find some seated cat-cows. So hands come towards the body as you lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, look up. And exhale round, tuck your chin towards your chest, looking towards your belly button. Inhale, hands come back towards you, lift, look up. And exhale round, tuck your chin. Keep flowing between the two. Inhale. And exhale, be with your spine. And back to a nice neutral spine, reaching the crown of the head up to the sky. Good. Okay, a little bit of a movement meditation. We're going to inhale the arms up. Syncing with the breath is important. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, side bend. Try and keep them sits bones on the ground. Inhale. We're going to twist this time as we exhale. Hand comes behind you. Other hand to the outside of that opposite leg. And you draw in your shoulder back. Look behind you best you can. And inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands are coming down in front of you for a forward fold. Walk the hands away from you. Inhale all the way back up. And hands come together down at the heart. Take a loving breath in. And a gentle breath out. Good. Now, if you've got your legs crossed, I'm just going to ask you to switch whichever leg is on top or in front. We're just going to do that again. Really think about your breath and making the movements as long as the inhale, your inhale and your exhale. So, keep growing tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up to the sky. We're going to twist as you exhale. Inhale, reach up. Twist as you exhale. Draw that shoulder back. Inhale up. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Palms come together. Exhale, arms center. Very good. Releasing the hands down. We're going to come to tabletop. So, releasing anything off the mat that may be in the way. And once you get to tabletop, you're just going to find some organic movement. Checking out your alignment first. We want shoulders pretty much over the wrists. And we want our hips, our knees under our hips. Spread your fingertips wide, claw for your fingertips. Push that mat away from you. Find a nice flat back. Focal point between your index fingers. And a little bit of that rotation in the shoulders, so your elbow creases are facing forwards, your biceps are facing the front of your mat. And it's here that we're going to find that organic movement, whatever feels good. Maybe you'll rock side to side, looking towards your toes. Maybe you want a little bit of a sway forwards and backwards. Maybe you want to find some snake-like movement in the spine. Coming through some cat-cows if that feels good. Lots of options here, but just feel your way through it. What does your body need? And of course, stay gentle and stay present. You're at home. There's nobody watching you. I said that really creepy. Alright, keep moving. Finding what feels good for you right now. Getting some heat in the body. And we'll find tabletop. Good. Okay, now I know this is gentle, but we still like to engage the core, because even when we are in our stretching poses, core strength is super important to stay safe in our practice, to find lift in our front bodies, and grounding down in our back bodies. So just really simple. We're going to extend one leg behind you like you're kicking a door closed. Flex the foot, squeeze the glutes, and then reach opposite arm forwards. Okay, keep looking down, reaching, heel, hand away from each other. Turning on that core, thinking about drawing your belly towards your spine. And release. Let's take that to the other side. If it's enough for you to just have the leg extended, do that. But when you're ready, take that opposite arm forwards, focal point down. Squeeze and lift. Really keep pushing that mat away from you. And release. Good. All right. Knees wide, toes together. Send your hips back and walk them hands away from you as you relax your forehead down to the mat. Sorry if I just squished the mic. So when you're here, relax your shoulders, relax your hips. And if it's a bit too much of a stress, you can stretch with the arms out forwards. You can come onto your elbows, just as I'm doing. I'm only doing this so I don't squish the mic. So another couple of deep breaths here, resting into the mat. Try and drop behind any mental chatter. Witness the thoughts come and go. Don't attach yourself, or acknowledge the thoughts that you feel like you attach yourself to. Really try your best to let them go. And it's helpful to come back to your breath, the anchor of you in the moment. Creating space in your body. One more beautiful breath in child's pose. And then walk your hands towards your body. And we're going to come around back onto the bottom. And soles of the feet together. Okay, butterfly. Now you can bring the feet close to your body, feeling that deep stretch in the hips. But you can also go further away, so a bit more of a diamond shape. It's a little bit, allows you to be a little bit more passive. Feet, if your feet are further away from you, go ahead and try and slip your arms underneath as you fold forwards, dangling down and over, relaxing into that one best you can. And if you've got your feet closer to you, hold on to those feet. Lift your chest, and same thing, try and fold forwards. Rounding through the spine for that deeper stretch in the spine. But if you keep nice and tall and straight spine, you're going to feel it a little bit more in the hips rather than the back. sending your breath into your hips here, expanding the pelvis, the hips as you inhale, softening as you exhale. Staying in that forward fold for a few more breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And slowly come up. Good. Use your hands to guide your knees together and send your legs out. We're just going to take a nice gentle twist. Flex the feet, reach the arms up, and exhale, twist. Hand goes behind you, outside of the calf. Draw that shoulder back and look over your shoulder. Don't push yourself too far. So if you lift this hand up, you should be able to stay exactly in the same amount of twist. So don't just back off if you're trying to push yourself round further. We're being gentle here and not asking more of ourselves that's not possible right now, naturally. Gently release, reach up. And twist, other side. Keep them feet flexed. Shoulders are down. Crown of the head lifts. And release. Okay. We can go for a little point and flex of the feet. Ooh. Little roll of the ankles if that feels good. And as we're being gentle, we are going to come onto our backs. Bring the feet as close to the body as you can, about hip width apart. Bring them shoulders underneath you, hands down by your sides, pressing into the mat. Scoop your tailbone up. Imagine there's a ball between your thighs. You're squeezing your thighs towards each other. You're squeezing your glutes as you lift your hips up to the sky. Inhale for bridge pose. Press them shoulders down into the ground. And exhale, slowly bring vertebrae by vertebrae down to the ground. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, scoop tailbone, squeeze the hips up. And exhale, slowly draw the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. One last time. Inhale, reach the hips up. And exhale, bring the back down to the ground. All right, one leg at a time. Reach the heel up to the sky. Relax the shoulders. Flex the feet. Reach the heels up to the sky. Feel that big stretch down the back of your legs. Maybe starting to feel the blood rushing down from the feet. Whew. Feel free to pop your legs off the wall if you've got one close by. To make this a little bit more passive, you can use the wall. And we'll bring one leg down and cross the opposite leg over the top. So it's the top of the ankle you want resting on the top of the thigh for reclined pigeon. So just let this knee fall out to the side. If this is enough of a stretch for you, feel a stretch in your hip, you can stay here. Or you can thread your arm through the legs, through that little gap, and grab hold of the back of the thigh or tops of the shin, whichever, depending on your knee. And you're squeezing the knee into your chest. And you're feeling that big sensation in the hip. Keep that foot flexed on top, maybe even this one as well. And breathe into your hip. And nice and gently reaching them legs back up to the sky. Flex the feet, reach the heels up, and drop the opposite leg down to the ground, crossing. So you should be on the opposite leg now, crossing it over top, threading through, grabbing hold of that supporting leg. Shoulders are down. You're using only your biceps to pull that knee in close. Flex your feet. And breathe. You can close your eyes. Breathe in, expand, and exhale gently, softening your body. One more breath. And extend the legs up to the sky. Flex the feet for one last time. Feel that big stretch. A little bit more movement in the ankles if you feel like you need it. And then both soles of the feet can come down. We're going to take the arms out to the sides, like you're creating a T, a letter T shape with your body. And then you can just let your knees fall to one side. You can stack them. You can use your blocks, perhaps, if you do struggle with a twist, if you've got quite a tight back. You can put some blocks between the knees as well, or perhaps you use the blocks to support both knees. And you're looking away from the direction of your knees, encouraging both shoulders, the top of the back to stay rooted, grounded on the mat. Soften into your shape. Take 5 deep, loving breaths from here, enjoying a still moment on the mat. After your 5th breath, you'll slowly go all the way over to the other side. Make sure you take your supportive props with you. If you want to use your hand to support the legs as well, you can do that. Look away from the direction of your knees. You can close your eyes, relax, and lean into the stillness. Softening your body. And gently coming back to center, hugging the knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Give yourself some love. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. And then extend your legs long. Arms can come out to the sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes here for Shavasana. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. I suggest just staying here for a few moments to really soak in the practice, soak in the effects of moving your body, of stretching your body and breathing so mindfully. To lean into some stillness and calm your nervous system. Focus on your breath. If thoughts and feelings become distracting, soften your muscles. And stay here for as long as you like. You're ready to finish the practice. You can bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra. And we're going to bring 4 thumbs to the third eye, space between your eyebrows. To honor our time together, we whisper, cultivate some loving energy between your palms. Feel the warmth. And as you open up your palms, spread it with everybody that you love. When you're ready, returning to the outside world. Like I said, you can stay here for a bit longer if you want to. If you would like to find out a little bit more about my gentle yoga class, go ahead and visit our website, www.adultsmovelincolnshire.com. Let me know your thoughts on this session in the comments below. I hope to see you soon. Have a lovely day.